Hello, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And today we're talking about Unit 17, Don't Throw Out That Cup. Yes, this is about, I guess, disposable cups.
Yeah.
Of course, we use a lot of them all the time, and we throw them away a lot. But there may be a new program that the government's trying to put together to reduce this sort of, one-use cup wastage in kind of the feeling of trying to take care of the environment. But is it a good idea? Why do you guys think recycling is even important?
Well, waste reduction. For me, I think, as far as I can tell, we are running out of space to bury our waste. So I know plastics are something that does not naturally biodegrade, so that's a particularly important thing because that will fill up space under the ground for a very long time.
Make a bunch of fatbergs in the Thames River.
Do you remember the Wet Wipe Island article? Oh, you need to see that one.
Yeah.
So yes, I think recycling is important, especially of plastics. But of course, there are many things we can recycle. I hear it's not very cost efficient, but still possible. Glass, aluminium, iron, paper. All kinds of things.
Yeah. And it's becoming better and better or more cost efficient, but there are certain items out there that just cost more than just putting them in landfills, burning them, doing whatever else. And so a surprising amount of our recycled trash actually goes to landfills or special recycling facilities that bury it, burn it, or dispose of it into the ocean.
Sell it to other countries.
Sell it to other countries.
I didn't realize you could sell trash, but you can.
I realized that because I used to play a game called SimCity 3000. And in that game, one of the ways to make a lot of money, or to make a lot of money, is to buy trash from the neighboring cities, and then you become a trash city.
I see. Yeah. Trash lord.
Yep, I was a trash lord for a couple games, and that's how I learned my geopolitics. Games teach you a lot, everybody.
I didn't know how educational SimCity was.
But do you use a lot of disposable cups?
Not anymore. I remember, was it maybe a year before the pandemic, there was a bit of a push. I think maybe it was even Starbucks that started it. There was something going on, and then there was a big push to use tumblers instead of so many plastic
Selling trash. Some countries stopped buying the trash and taking it, so they were like, we got a bunch of plastic problem, we need to get rid of it.
Oh, was it? Yeah, when the Philippines, I think, sent back this whole container ship full of Korean trash, and they were like, that's it, we're not doing this anymore. So yes, and they stopped using plastic straws.
Yep.
And that went really well. I think almost all the coffee shops, they use paper now.
They use paper now. It's much to our chagrin. It is a hassle.
A lot of people don't like it.
If you have a hot drink, why are you using a straw? But if you're using a cold drink or drinking a cold drink, if you don't drink it within the first 10 minutes, you're kind of SOL. You're going to have a bad time with that straw, which is coming apart into your drink and making a very unique taste for your beverage.
I remember around that time I invested in metal straws.
Yeah.
But then I had to get the rubber tips because having the metal constantly kind of touching your teeth was not fun. But with the rubber tips, it was fine.
I didn't think about the rubber tips. I need to get that because I do have a metal straw that I don't actually use because of that reason. Yeah, I need to join the club.
Join the club, yeah. But yeah, I think, from my perspective, I think Seoul has got so much better. I see all my students using the tumblers and very rarely see a plastic cup these days.
It's getting more rare, and it might be getting even more rare. So let's go ahead and take a look at that article in depth and see what's going on.
Don't throw out that cup. Coffee shop customers may soon have some extra incentive to return their cups for recycling. In the form of a raised price, they will be charged a 300 won deposit on each beverage. The money is refunded once the cup is returned, and an app will make the return and refund process very convenient. But some have still voiced their opposition. They say the plan is too much of a burden on businesses and their customers. It remains to be seen whether the plan will be implemented.